Get ready to power up your internet experience with Gearhart Broadband. Whether you're streaming movies, games, or shopping, our super fast speeds keep you connected without the lag. Gearhart Broadband gives you the speed you need for everything you love to do online. No more waiting, just fast, reliable internet that's perfect for your home. Visit www.imctv.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to get started today. Remember, better broadband means better lives.
Hey, this is Kristen Mulcahy, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. This June, Appalachian Wireless is bringing the heat with deals you don't want to miss. Save big on our latest devices and accessories while taking advantage of our Switch and Save promotion. And get connected for less with plans built just for you. Hurry into one of our Appalachian Wireless retail locations or visit us on the web at appalachianwireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Big Sandy Community and Technical College, this scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearhart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control, wherever you are. Visit www.gearhartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearhart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the roasting of the national colors, the reciting of the pledge of allegiance of the national anthem. Post the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing until after the color guard exits. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
completion of this chapter in our lives. We are grateful for the friendships and memories we have made over the past 13 years. We appreciate the administration, teachers, and staff who have supported us along the way. Thank you for the knowledge gained in school and for both the accomplishments and failures that have taught us how to succeed. We ask for your blessings upon each member of this graduating class as we embark on different paths. May we always seek your guidance throughout our lives.
God, today we stand in the joy of accomplishment, surrounded by those who have lifted us along the way. We thank you for the strength that carried us through challenges and the moments of life that inspired us to keep going. As we celebrate this milestone, fill our hearts with hope for all that lies ahead. May our dreams be bold, our choices be wise, and our actions guided by kindness and purpose. Bless our futures with opportunity, growth, and joy, and remind us always of the community that shaped us. Amen.
Let Gearhart IT help you solve all your PC and networking troubles. We provide software and hardware upgrades, networking solutions, troubleshooting, and much more. Our certified and experienced local technicians are ready to diagnose and give you affordable options to best fit your situation. Call us today for a free quote at 1-877-323-4948. We provide services for both business and residential customers. Let Gearhart IT help you solve all your PC and networking troubles.
Let's get real. We offer a lot of the same courses you'll find at a four-year college. But with our small classes and personal attention, you won't get lost in the crowd. College for the real world. College for your world.
Looking for a local, reliable 5G mobile service without the hassle? Say hello to Gearhart Mobile, your local no-contract mobile provider. Keep your same number, enjoy phone financing, and get plans starting at just $20 a month. Need a new phone? Order now at GearhartMobile.com or call 800-635-7052. Finally, the 5G mobile service you deserve, only with Gearhart Mobile.
Please be seated. We would like to welcome all of our friends and family to Buckley Street here at Pike County Central High School as we take place in a ceremony to honor the class of 2025. Before we jump into that, though, we're going to let the class of 2025 thank you for all your work as their support system of these many years. So if you're a parent, please rise in the stands. If you're a parent of one of our graduates, please rise. All right, graduates, give them a hand. Thank you. Grandparents, we have any grandparents of the graduates in the stands? Please rise to be recognized. Who has shepherded our graduates, please rise. Teacher or principal. And finally, if you're a veteran, please rise so you can be recognized. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's get on with the show.
Welcome to the graduation ceremony of the Pike County Central Class of 2025. Tonight, I would like to introduce our distinguished guests and staff behind me on the stage. Please stand when I call your name. Guidance Counselor, Mrs. Jamie Good. Assistant Principal, Mr. Eric Ratliff. Principal, Dr. Timothy Klein. Kentucky State Representative Ashley Taggett Lafferty. District 2 Board Member Mrs. Stephanie Lowe. And our Director of People Personnel for the Pike County School System, Mr. Barry Birchman. Thank you for your dedication to the students at Pike Central.
Our featured speaker tonight is our favorite local weatherman, Ryan Hall. Ryan is a Pike County native and 2012 graduate of Pike County Central High School. You may know him as Ryan Hall, y'all, currently the most watched weather person in the world, with nearly 5 million subscribers across YouTube and TikTok. His passion for weather began early. At just 14, he launched PC Close, a website predicting school snow days using his self-developed school closure probabilities. This tool became a local favorite among students and teachers. Since then, Ryan's love for weather has only grown. In addition to his forecast videos and marathon live streams, he is also the founder and president of the Y'all Squad, a nonprofit providing rapid disaster relief to communities impacted by severe weather. Ryan currently lives in Pike with his wife, Stephanie, and their 2 sons, Echo and Otto. Please join me in welcoming Ryan Hall.
It's a real honor to be here speaking to y'all tonight, graduating class of 2025. This is where I went to high school. I spent a lot of time here, probably similar to a lot of you guys while I was here. It was more than just school, it was kind of my whole world at the time. So being here right now is kind of surreal. I grew up on Johns Creek, a holler called Dry Branch, and when I sat where you are now, I was the weird weather kid. I would skip class to go into the clouds. Yes, some of the teachers that were here. Whenever I was here, I really did that for fun. And now, here I am somehow, the most watched weather person on earth. When there's a hurricane in Louisiana, a blizzard in Maine, or a tornado in South Dakota, people from around the U.S. tune into a guy from little Pike County, Kentucky. And, you'd think that would normally be somebody in New York or Los Angeles or something like that. But no, we're doing it right here in Kentucky. In fact, right now, there's a bunch of people who are waiting on me to start a live stream because there's a tornado warning in South Carolina, so I'll have to leave, unfortunately. But a weather YouTuber, that's my job. And when I sat where you are, that didn't exist. It sounded like a joke whenever I was talking about something that I wanted to do. I leaned into the thing that I cared about even when nobody understood it. I kept going, and eventually I helped create a whole new path in meteorology. And that's what I wanted to leave you all with tonight. I really hope that you guys can all care about something, find something that you care about. I got 2 million followers specifically on TikTok, so I do get on there from time to time, and I see the same exact things that you guys see. It seems like the thing right now is to not care. You know what I mean? And I would just say that it's actually really important to care. Find something real to care about, because caring is the cheat code after you leave here. Don't think small, don't dilly-dally, don't dabble. Find something that gets you fired up, even on those hard days, and go all in. Attack it with everything that you've got. Forget what people think, don't wait for permission from somebody, and don't worry about if it's cringe. Just care. Life is so much better when you care about something bigger than yourself. You've already proven that you can set a goal and hit it. You've proven that just by being here tonight. So just know that this moment isn't the end, it's the launch pad. Take this moment in, be proud, and hug your people, but just know that this is not the end of the story, it's just the beginning. Go build something plumb wild when you leave here. Something that nobody's ever seen before. And make them say you can't make that up, because you can, and I truly believe that you will. Thank you all. Congratulations.
year was one of the most memorable years for us all. The year was full of some of the best pep rallies, and I know it might be hard for underclassmen today to believe this, but it wasn't always embarrassing to show a little bit of school spirit. But these games were always safe, and never resulted in any injuries. Right, Ms. Asbury? Our freshman year was also filled with a ton of athletic success. The boys basketball team won the first of their 4 consecutive district championships, along with advancing to the regional semifinals. The softball team also had a remarkable year, breaking numerous records while obtaining a 2A championship, a district championship, and an appearance to the regional semifinals. Despite these achievements, our softball team still couldn't escape being known as the Lady Baseball Hawks. And I don't mean to give G-Ray flashbacks, but going into high school after COVID-19 hit was a very unique experience. We hadn't been to real school for almost 2 years now, and we were entering a new school with new people, or so we thought. Half of them are really just former classmates we didn't recognize without our masks on.
Along with new classmates and teachers, also came a new principal, Dr. Klein. He added a touch of excitement and humor to every morning announcement. This began the routine of a new trivia question every morning to get the day started, which will certainly give us all an edge in future family game nights. Freshman year showed us what high school would really be like. And yes, grades actually matter now. We were all just trying to find our next class without looking totally lost and wondering who would be our sub for science the next day. This was also the year we realized paper assignments were basically extinct and Quizlet became our unofficial tutor. As we adjusted to the new school, many took on more responsibilities as well. Some people took their TikTok followings a little too literally, which led to random items such as soap dispensers or lunchroom seats going missing, thanks to the devious leak stream. And of course, whoever fell asleep during class risked showing up on the infamous PC Sleeps Instagram page. Through all of the chaos, intimidating firsts, and unforgettable memories, I think we can all agree that freshman year was one we'll never forget. There couldn't have been a better start to the journey that has brought us here today. Graduation, the day we thought would never come. Thank you.
Fellow classmates, I'm sure you all remember sophomore year, the awkward middle child of high school. We weren't the lost freshmen anymore, but we weren't the upperclassmen either. Sophomore year was different. It was definitely one of a kind. This year was probably the last year many of us remember using paper and pencil. Each of us were given the opportunity to use a Chromebook, and with that came many durability tests. If you know, you know. Then there was the growing number of fights that led to our breaks being taken away numerous times. I will say those of us who were innocent were not thrilled at the idea of being penalized for something we didn't do. And let's talk about Mr. Comer. Not necessarily himself, but the cardboard version of him. A few kids got together and decided to build the life-size version of him in Mr. Canada's classroom. Speaking of Mr. Canada, this is also the year where we found out about his secret singing abilities when he sang at a dinner. You can find him on TikTok at Jared Canada.
In the midst of all the chaos, we said goodbye to our beloved teacher, Miss Smith. Her retirement really was the end of an era. She made a difference in every student she taught, and we were so lucky to have gone to experience that with her, although it was very upsetting to see her go. Something else worth mentioning is the fact that we didn't have a single snow day the entire year. Mother Nature really gave us that. This is especially surprising now considering everything that has happened this year, but I won't get into it. And we can't forget when Martin Kelly Pennsylvania to support them. This ended up making national news and made us all proud of the generosity show. Sophomore year wasn't perfect, but we made the best of what we had. It was full of memories which will stick with us for years to come. So here's to the year we survived with no breaks or snow days, but also to everyone who helped us make lasting memories and taught us things we'll remember for many years.
Today, as we stand reflecting on our past years and anticipating our futures, I invite you to join me back on a journey to the whirlwind of junior year. From the unforgettable antics that filled our days, to the significant milestones that filled us with pride. We navigated a landscape of our high school lives. Junior year is the year everyone stereotypes as having the most schoolwork, which didn't fail to be proven true for most of us. We all know junior year is the most stressful year of high school. We're expected to perform on the ACT, 5K essay test, and start making our first serious decisions about our futures. Fortunately, we still have a lot to laugh about. In between all the stressful and overwhelming events that happened, it's all the little memories we made along the way that really matters. Although we may have needed too much caffeine and not enough sleep to get us through the years, this was a year of change and many good memories.
Junior year was the start of club days. Many of us were trying to get into the most popular clubs like cake decorating, cosmetology, guitar, Dungeons and Dragons, and video game club, which gave us a space to explore our passion. But one club that we didn't fail to leave in sophomore year was the Pike Club, which was a club that most of us tried to avoid but never failed to be punished for on the list. How could we forget the day that Mr. Cannon did a move straight out of an action movie and scaled the table to break up a fight? Luckily, we learned our lesson from getting our break taken away that day and realized we did not want to have a redo of sophomore year with no breaks.
On a less violent note, we accomplished some great things junior year. Like PC Band was invited to perform at Governor Andy Beshear's inauguration parade, a moment of immense pride for our school. One of the greatest moments of junior year was George Diamond Day. Many of us remember hearing how scary and challenging George Diamond's class would be for any of us brave enough to take it. But those of us who did grew to love him. So many of us loved him that we even celebrated him with the extraordinary George Diamond Day to celebrate his retirement. The joy on Mr. Diamond's face when we dedicated a whole day to him by dressing up as him and having a pep rally where we got to witness his half-court shot attempt that shocked everyone almost made all that math homework worth it. And who can forget G-Ray owning the dance floor at prom with her electric slide moves. We also have a few moments to keep us on our toes. If you were one of the students in Ms. Lockhart's room, you may have gotten a chance to meet her class pet, the mouse who wreaked havoc in her classroom for weeks. That was until the band kids caught it and saved us all. And I'm sure those of you who spent your time with Ms. Compton in her AP Bio class, you remember the bleach explosion that took place? Probably the most exciting experiment we all had all year.
Junior year was more than just a collection of days. It was a journey filled with unexpected adventures, heartwarming connections, and invaluable lessons. From Mr. Canada's heroic table climb to G-Ray's electric slide, and from the mouse hunt in Miss Lockhart's room to the pride of performing at the Governor's Parade, each moment has woven itself into our fabric of our high school experience, a whole story of memories that helped to form each and every one of us into the people we are now. As we look ahead, let us carry these memories as a reminder of what we can achieve together, embracing the future with the same spirit, resilience, and sense of community that defined our junior year.
Senior year. We should have known it was going to be a special time of year when senior sunrise started with absolutely no sun. And within the first hour of school, me, Abby Mae, and Lindsay Bowman were already in the principal's office. But who knows? Maybe next year we'll have a hometown 16. The only thing more chaotic than the first day of school was the first pep rally. This is actually the first time Mr. Sink has been back in the gym since. Good thing it was only up from there. Staying up all night at senior sleepover. Getting up way too early because, surprise, charges do count when you're a senior. And turning up your AirPods to listen to Hawk Talk. That's right, guys. The only thing that ended faster than James Stewart deciding he wanted to play football. But don't worry, he made a comeback by helping the basketball team bring home the first 2A region championship. Then the marching band made history by winning not one, but 2 grand championships in the same week. And let's not forget club days. Where else can you go from karaoke to cornhole to ballroom dancing in the same hour? The only thing that did not have its own club was Pike Club. Thankfully, we left that behind in sophomore year. But not everything this year went up. Some things went down. Like the sinks people kept breaking, and Dr. Klein's patience with all the nonsense. Don't worry, not actual people. Some things, however, wouldn't go down. You know, like the babes that clog the toilets. Despite all of the ups and downs, we did manage to be decent role models. I assume that's true, because senior year was also the year everyone started to transfer to Pike Central. Reasons and real names still unknown. We built real connections with our teachers, our friends, and Officer Aaron, who always saw us sprinting into the building to make it to class at 7:57. For all of the fun that came with senior year, there was also some added stress. Along with added 30 minutes to the school day, and added 3 weeks to the school year, and no spring break. That is, unless you went on the senior cruise. Yes, even after 4 years with Miss Wright, we still talked her into taking us to the middle of the ocean. But don't worry, we brought everyone back, along with some bad sunburns, good stories, and slight gambling addictions. But in the midst of all this, something happened that truly showed our character. When the flooding closed school for 23 days, many of us didn't just rest. We worked. We shoveled mud, cleaned homes, ran shelters, and showed this community what true leadership and heart looks like. That is something no GPA or trophy can measure. That's what makes this class unforgettable. And, of course, how could I forget our infamous duck hunt? We spent the better part of this semester tracking down those little plastic ducks, dragons, aliens, flamingos, and many more creatures hidden in every imaginable and questionable corner of the school. And speaking of ducks, go ahead and check under your seats right now. Compliments of your senior sponsors. Take them with you as a reminder of this wholesome part of our journey together. We've had many memorable moments, like dancing in the rain at senior banquet and getting serenaded by Mr. Canada. And finally, after everything, we still got our May graduation. So, as we say goodbye today, to the halls we roamed, the friends we loved, and the ducks we tried so hard to find, I want to say thank you. Thank you for the laughter, the chaos, the inspiration, and the memories. Class of 2025, we may not have started with sunlight, but we sure ended with something brighter. Thank you to the teachers, the staff, our families, our friends, and Beyonce.
Earlier this year, our school system decided they wanted to teach us a lesson on how long just 30 minutes should be by extending our school day. With that lesson in mind, I'll try to keep this short. All of us got here today through different means. Some of us cruised through Miss Lockhart's college English, while others struggled in Miss Wright's freshman English class. Some of us focused on scholarships and getting straight A's, while others prioritized friendships and making Pike Central as enjoyable as possible. However, all of us, no matter what our grades look like, or how many times we forgot about an assignment due at 11:59 p.m., had to face adversity to get here. Whether it was pushing through the extended school day, overcoming a flood, getting a bad grade, or just struggling to get out of bed, every one of you kept showing up day after day, and that is what matters. That accomplishment cannot be overstated. Looking ahead, we're on the edge of something new and unknown. We're all about to go down different paths. Some of us will go to college, some into the workforce, and some into the military. And if we're honest, it won't be easy. There will be adversity waiting for us everywhere we look, similar to what we face here at Pike Central. We'll get rejected from jobs, lose people we care about, build up the expectations of work, and face situations we never expected, like driving a bus full of wild and stinky singers from the senior banquet, as Patrick can confirm. But today, I challenge you. When the adversity shows up, and it will, rise to the challenge. Don't give up, keep showing up, giving your best, and fighting every single time. Because when you overcome obstacles, built character, strength, and discipline. You've already proven that you can overcome whatever comes your way, so keep doing it. To close, I'd like to offer a quote from Matthew 7:25. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the wind blew, yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on the rock. If you build your foundation on the rock, you'll be ready for whatever comes next. Thank you, and congratulations to us all.
Good evening, staff, teachers, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It is such an honor to be standing up here talking to you on such a special day. When Ms. Lockhart first told me that I would be writing the challenge speech, I had absolutely no clue what I was going to talk about. So, naturally, I put off writing the speech until 2 days before the deadline, like all of my other assignments. However, during those last few weeks leading up to graduation, what I wanted to share with all of you became so incredibly obvious that I couldn't ignore it. As these final events started to add up, with prom, senior banquet, and honors day, I started to realize that these were my last days walking through these halls as a student. The last days I would spend eating lunch with my friends. The last days I would count down until that 3:40 bell. I started to realize that this was the last chance that I got to live these moments, and I was letting them pass me by. Without even realizing it, we spend every day looking toward the future. When we go to sleep, we worry about when our alarm is supposed to go off in the morning, or how long our drive is going to take, when that important project is due, or when we can crawl back into bed at the end of the day. Even now, I'm sure all of you are counting down until the end of this ceremony. However, when you spend every moment of your life looking towards the future, you forget to appreciate the present. So, I challenge you, all of you, to take a moment in the middle of this admittedly very long-winded ceremony. Class of 2025, look around. Look at the people in front of you, the people behind you, to the left of you, to the right of you, up in the stands and up on the stage. All of these people have supported you throughout your entire high school journey. Realize that you are here, right now. You are graduating. You have made it. You're here with all your classmates and peers and family and friends and loved ones because you worked hard to be here. You are graduating. Instead of focusing on how much longer until you can toss your hat, be present in this moment because you will never get to live it again. As Charlie says in the Perks of Being a Wallflower, I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad, but right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. I'm here, and in this moment, I swear we are doing it. As we step forward into this new chapter of our lives, I challenge you to stay present. Instead of looking forward to when you move into college or when you first start your job or your school, take time to realize that this is your last summer. I challenge you to stay present in every single moment, because every moment becomes a memory in a blink of an eye. Thank you.
Last but certainly not least, at every graduation, someone will get up on stage and give the same speech that everyone who has ever attended a graduation has heard. They recite the mandatory phrases, go do great things, achieve your dreams, and never stop being you. So the graduates walk across the stage ready to accomplish just those things. Here's the thing, I'm not going to be that person. Partly because I know we're all sitting here starving and ready to get to a restaurant, but mostly because I know that we don't need it. We don't need to be told to be amazing because we already are. We've accomplished great things, realized the dreams that we set forward for ourselves at a young age, and for better or worse, have never stopped being ourselves. The problem is that we spend so much charging headfirst into the future that we rarely stop to realize what we've missed as we rush to what awaited us at the end of the line. Everything that has happened in our lives has brought us to this small moment in time, but being here was never a guarantee. Even though it only takes one decision, one failure, one wrong turn to change someone's life forever, We tend to overlook these seemingly insignificant things, even though they were factors in our journey here. And think of all the challenges that we've overcome. Not just COVID and flooding, but every single instance from kindergarten to senior year that presented itself as an obstacle on our path. But sorrow and hurt only make joy and celebration shine that much brighter once we've escaped the dark moments. Most people have heard the phrase, stop and smell the roses. And while this phrase shares the sentiment that I'm trying to give to you, I want to expand on it a little further. When we all part ways and head on our own walks of life, I don't want you to just live in the moment and smell the roses at that time. I want you to consider the journey that the rose had to get through to achieve the beauty that it's so admired for. Remember the vicious rainstorms that hydrated its seed. Acknowledge the freezing winters that it had to endure before it was allowed to sprout. And recognize that its thorns are a sign of the resilience that it needed to thrive. We all have our own dark storms, bleak winters, and thorns that show what we've gone through. And without them, we wouldn't have the ability to bloom like the roses. Around August of 2023, I was faced with my own sword when I was diagnosed with a life-changing disease. Most days it was difficult to get out of bed, and there were times during the beginning where I wasn't sure if I was going to recover or if my body was going to succumb to my ailments. But purely by the grace of God, I managed to come well enough to return to a semi-normal life with some caveats. But things were definitely different. I started to view every waking moment as a blessing instead of an inconvenience. And I realized that even the simplest things in life can be taken away in an instant. My trials helped me to grow and realize the beauty in every moment. And I wouldn't have blossomed without them. So that is my challenge to you, class of 2025. As we continue to grow on whatever path we take from here, don't focus on just the roses. Or in other words, don't focus on just the big moments of joy and success. Don't take for granted the quiet moments that don't seem as impactful. Allow yourself to grow from the bad times so that when your day in the sun comes, it warms you that much more. Every part of your journey has made you who you are, and regardless of what you regret, never wish to change any of it. Go out there and make your mark on the world, thorns and all. But remember, don't just stop and smell their moments. Remember the journey that they went through, and remember your journey as well. Thank you.
At this time, we would like to recognize our students who are graduating with honors. Our students wearing the light blue cords graduated with a grade 1 average of 4.0. Would these students please stand? Students wearing the orange cords have a GPA of 3.75 to 4.0. They are graduating summa cum laude. Would these students please stand? Students wearing the royal blue cords have a GPA of 3.5 to 3.74. They're graduating magna cum laude. Will these students please stand? Students wearing the white cords have a grade 1 average of 3.0 to 3.49. They're graduating cum laude. Will these students please stand? Students wearing black cords are graduating academically or college ready. Will these students please stand? Students wearing silver cords are graduating career ready. Will these students please stand? Students wearing the red, white, and blue cords are graduating with the Seal of Arts Excellence. Will these students please stand? Would our college readiness students please stand? That includes both early college and the craft academy. time, we'd like to recognize our students who have or plan to enlist in our nation's military. Would these students please stand?
Band will perform Isaiah 43:2, the new work commissioned by the Pike Central Concert Band. Written by and celebrating composer Stephen Willis, this composition has now been added to his acclaimed storm success. A collection dedicated to music that rises out of human struggle, triumph, and faith. The title comes from a powerful verse in Isaiah, which reads, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you." This scripture is more than just a verse. It became a promise, a prayer, a rallying cry for our community. In February 2025, Pike County was devastated by catastrophic flooding. Roads disappeared, homes were lost, entire neighborhoods filled with ruin. But through that destruction, something deeper emerged: unity, passion, and the unshakable spirit of Eastern Kentucky. Isaiah 43:2 is a musical memory to those days. It honors those who were affected, gives voice to grief and strength to recover. And tonight, through this performance, the Pike Central Concert Band invites you to remember not just the story, but the hope that carried the story. Following their performance of Isaiah 43:2, our jazz band will perform the classic Green Onions, giving our seniors one more time to celebrate the musical achievements. Last, our choir will perform Fly Away Home, which emphasizes the beauty of nature, our need of reliable role models, personal responsibility, and love. Enjoy.
Hey, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to save big? Appalachian Wireless has the deals you've been waiting for. Right now, get incredible discounts on the hottest smartphones and big savings on accessories. Need more lines? No problem. Bundle and save even more with our multi-line discounts. And the best part? No hidden fees. Service that's backed by our people who live right here at home. Appalachian Wireless, where you can get great devices, big savings, and local service. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Are you ready to take your TV experience to the next level? With Gearhart TV, enjoy crystal clear high-definition quality, 400 plus available channels, and all your favorite shows at your fingertips. Plus, get Cloud DVR to record your favorite programs and watch them anytime on any TV or connected device. And with Pluto TV and TiVo Plus included, there's always something exciting to watch. Visit www.mygtv.com or call 1-800-635-7052 to get Gearhart TV today. Watch your way with Gearhart TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Big Sandy Community and Technical College, this scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearhart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control, wherever you are. Visit www.gearhartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearhart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.
Austin Robert Adams. Ethan Lee Adkins. Nicholas Matthew Allen. Kayla Leanne Alley. Mackenzie Dawn Anderson. Malachi Cade Anderson. Maxwell Bayani Bailey. Maggie Blue Bailey. Chandler James Ballard. Bryn Adora Belcher. Jaden Grace Belcher. Aubrey Ann Bentley. Hayden Allen Bentley. Sean Kelvin Bentley. Bradley Harrison Billiter. Addison Bay Blackburn. Lindsay Rose Bowman. Victoria Gale Brown. Jacob Randall Burchett. Mackenzie Dawn Burgess. Draven Gage Charles. Norman D. Charles. Maggie Jo Cochran. Brody Chase Coleman. Carson Dale Coleman. James Morgan Coleman. Kyle W. Coleman. Caleb Lee Compton. Tisha Lynn Corbier. Kaylee Noel Crawford. Caden Joshua Crum. Alyssa Michelle Dameron. Xander Philip Dameron. Tanner Reese Darnell. Ethan Garrett Dotson. Allison Cheyenne Fields. Jada Grace Fields. Hannah Renette Fitch. Cameron Allen Scott Flannery. Lakin Sue Fleming. Haley Page Goff. Benjamin Gooseland. Olivia Faith Hall. Corby McKenna Hall. Piper Ray Hall. Randall James Harrison Hall. Ariana Grace Hamilton. Jean Elizabeth Ann Hamilton. Madison Michelle Cleo Hamilton. Grayson Luke Helvey. Abigail Caitlin Hess. Mason Philip Hess. Leo Hill. Alea Nicole Holbrook. Alea Rianne Holbrook. Drake Mackenzie Holbrook. William Trevor Holbrook. Jaden Allison Honaker. Hannah Brooke Hopkins. Joshua Blake Howell. Angelica Rain Huff. Charity Grace Hurley. Destiny Hope Jablonski. Isaiah Andrew Johnson. Drew William Justice. Ethan Skylar Justice. Lacey Nicole Justice. Leland Dwayne Justice. Madison Lynn Justice. Due to a serious car accident, Alexis Kendrick is unable to be with us tonight. Accepting the diploma on her behalf is her friend Lydia Hall. We all wish Alexis a swift and full recovery. Allison Grace Kinney. Nicholas Isaiah Lockhart. Katie Lynn Lynch. Abby Nicole May. James Nathaniel Mayhorn. Mallory Lynn Maynard. Nathaniel Scott Maynard. Peterson Pierre Maynard. Ratina Marie McCombs. Macy Elizabeth McCoy. Davin Charles McKinney. Caitlin Nicole Miller. Chloe Grace Miller. Zoe Gabrielle Miller. Colton Blaze Moore. Holly Michelle Morris. Jonathan Murphy. Caden Ray Newman. Hunter Keith Phillips. Braden Jonathan Potter. Ethan Scott Presley. Ashton Garrett Ramey. Alexis Noel Ratliff. Joshua Isaiah Ratliff. Natalie Hope Ratliff. Savannah Faith Ratliff. Madison Grace Ray. Tyler Ray. Matthew D. Rogers. Haley Madison Rowe. Kirsten Salisbury. Sierra Nicole Sawyers. Havana Grace Scarberry. Indigo Elise Schnapp. Sloan. William Elijah Brent Sloan. Jacob Aaron Smith. Madison Hope Smith. Paul David Smith Jr. Cody Dean Snodgrass. Riley Catherine Span. Laura Grace Spears. Grady Isaiah Standifer. Grayson Thomas Stanley. JC Cheyenne Stanley. Zachary Neal Staten. Kara Breanne Stevens. Faith Danielle Stevens. Jean Edward Ray Stevens. Kenneth Robert Stevens. Jaden Lane Stewart. Tyler Mitchell Stump. Emily Grace Sullivan. Alicia H. Tackett. Dustin Lee Tackett. Jonathan Matthew Nate Taylor. How about Andrew Blake Thacker. Braden Cole Thacker. Kenzie Madison Thacker. Laylee Brooke Thacker. Christian Michael Thompson. Christopher David Thompson. Allison Kay Tibbs. Olivia Gale Tibbs. Dominic Blake Townsend. Elena Jordan Varney. Olivia Brett Ward. Connor Shane Webb. Chrislyn Cheyenne Witt. Landon Caleb Williams. Ariana Wilson. Olivia C. Wilson. Kyle Lee Warwick. Harley Michelle
journey from student to graduate. Please move your tassel from right to left. By the power of Christ, the leader of the Commonwealth of Pike County Board of Education, I now pronounce you graduate. We would ask that the audience please remain in your seats until the class of 2025 has departed the gymnasium. Director of Bands, the fight song, please.
Kristen Mulcahy, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. As someone who has been born and raised right here in Eastern Kentucky, I know the importance of local. And Appalachian Wireless, we're all about local. Proudly serving our friends, neighbors, and communities that we call home. We're constantly building and upgrading our networks to keep you connected, no matter where you go, because you deserve the best. Are you having issues? Or maybe just need some phone help? Visit one of our retail locations where we know who you are. We're a company built for you because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
The power of fiber makes your Gearhart Fiber bundle even better. Fiber provides the highest bandwidth available to deliver more crystal clear HD, fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi to power video streaming, gaming, and sharing on every device with no waiting. Plus, E911 Secure Fusion Phone with unlimited local calling and popular features. Build your fiber-powered bundle. Call or visit Gearhart Fiber online to learn more.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Big Sandy Community and Technical College, this scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Your home deserves the best protection, and Gearhart Security delivers just that. With smart home security solutions, you can control everything from anywhere with your phone. Lock doors, check cameras, and monitor your home, all at the touch of a button. And now with financing available, securing your home has never been easier. Enjoy peace of mind, knowing you're in control wherever you are. Visit www.gearhartsecurity.com or call 1-800-264-1730 to get started today. Gearhart Security. Safety, security, and peace of mind for your home or business.